When it comes to solving a crime, it often takes more than police work to get the job done. The information average citizens provide has proved to be invaluable to law enforcement. And that's what Austin's Crime Stoppers program is all about.
Over the years, you've heard the phrase countless times.
Crime Stoppers.
Crime Stoppers.
Called Crime Stoppers.
Well, it turns out that's for good reason. Austin Police Detective Patrick Reed says when it comes to fighting crime or finding a suspect, despite the benefits of advanced technology,
it still really comes down to the relationship between the community and the police department. And Crime Stoppers is one way to maintain that relationship.
Crime Stoppers is a national organization. Your tip goes to a clearinghouse.
That clearinghouse kind of works to funnel those tips back to the appropriate region.
And that's where Capital Area Crime Stoppers comes into play. They're a local community action program that encourages citizen involvement in making our neighborhoods a safer place to work and live.
March of last year, we had a homicide off North Lamar and Peyton Gin area. We developed a suspect by the name of Stephen Bryant. He had changed phone numbers, he was living in a tent, he had done a lot of things to seemingly conceal himself from apprehension.
After 4 months of technically going off the grid, a Crime Stoppers tip tracked him in Indiana. Bryant was arrested for murder, brought back to Texas, and sentenced last month to 40 years in prison. Detective Reed tells me part of what makes Crime Stoppers such a valuable service is the anonymity factor. Even in a high-profile case such as that of serial killer Raul Mesa, who had a lifetime of experience eluding police and flying under the radar.
Someone like Raul Mesa, who's been in the system for 40 years, 50 years, understands the police. He had developed a trade craft to keep himself from having any real digital footprint.
On May 29, 2023, law enforcement arrested Mesa at this bus stop off Palmer and North Lamar, days after he confessed to killing his roommate, 80-year-old Jesse Fraga, in Pflugerville.
The smoking gun here was someone saw him at a bus stop and recognized him and made a tip to Crime Stoppers.
A timely tip that wound up preventing Mesa from potentially killing someone else.
It really came down to a community member just seeing something and saying something and making that report.
Now remember, you can submit a tip to Austin Crime Stoppers in 3 ways: online, in their app, because they have an app, it's nice and easy, or by phone. That's 512-472-8477 tips. You could be eligible for cash rewards.